Hi, my name is Ian and welcome back to my channel, and this is my series, My Take, where I offer my own take or opinion on issues here in New Zealand and throughout the world. Today I thought I would cover the topic of, do Maoris actually have worse health than everyone else in New Zealand? But I'm not going to cover it from the perspective of that people talk about it from, like systemic racism and white people, yada yada, this, that and the other, that always gets sort of brought up from more of a collectivist approach. I want to talk about it from a more individual sort of approach, and one that more affects, say, people not just Maori, but affects all non-Maoris as well in this country. And then I'll work out that you work out whether Maori actually do have poorer health outcomes than everyone else, or if they actually have the same poor health outcomes as everyone else. The first one I wanted to touch on was genetics. Now, some of us, for example, have health problems that can be attributed back to genetics. So, for example, if you've, say, had a parent that's had a stroke, maybe they have diabetes, asthma, wear glasses like myself, any of those sort of issues, right, can often end up being genetic issues. It's not to say that, you could get the issue if your parents have it, or grandparents, or sisters, etc. But there is an increased chance of you getting it, which would therefore lead to you having what? That's right, a bad or poor health outcome. But like I said, it is something that affects all ethnicities. That one doesn't just solely affect Maori, but I think it's something that is not often addressed very often. We sit there and we seem to, gloss over this one, that one, and the next one that I will bring up as well. They seem to get forgotten about when we talk about Maori having poor health outcomes. Now, whether it's done deliberately or whether it's done accidentally, that's up for you yourself to decide. I don't want to influence it anyway. But maybe if we take genetics into considerations when people have poor health outcomes, that can help contribute to, maybe why this person got cancer, or this person had heart disease. And like I said, a genetic health issue isn't just something that affects Maori, it affects New Zealand Europeans, Pacific Islanders, Asians. Anyone in this country isn't immune for it. And in fact, for that matter, anyone in the globe is not immune from it either. So that was just one that I thought I would touch on. The second one, this is one that I think would probably causes a bit more controversy when people bring it up, is individual choice. For example, you can have poor health if you have a poor diet. You can have a poor health if you, say, drink a 24 box of beers each week for 30 or 40 years. You could develop renal failure, kidney problems, etc. And that could be attributed to your poor health choice that you willfully make. Like nobody's forcing you to make the choice. You're choosing to make that. So that leads you to having, guess what? That's right, a poor health outcome. Sorry, my phone just fell down there for a second. I haven't got the best thing in my car to balance it with, so apologies for that one. But we'll try and resume without any more technical glitches, shall we? But anyway, as I was saying, that can help lead to kidney problems, etc. Smoking, putting drugs into your systems, anything like that can all help contribute to poor health outcomes. And those are self-created and willful poor health outcomes that you choose. This one often seems to get neglected by those so-called experts too, who seem to talk about how bad Maori health is. I hope this is, even though it's been a short video, I hope this, helps enlighten everyone a little bit, that maybe it's just a bit more than just these so-called social situations that, the media and some of these other individuals raise. Like I said, media doesn't help with a lot of the things I talk about. Because if you get stuck into a media thing, you can believe anything. You could believe tomato sauce is green if somebody keeps telling you it is. So, obviously, I think people need to make up their own minds on this, but I just sort of thought that maybe these two things can also be things that can help lead to Maori having poor health outcomes in life. And maybe, like I said, it's not just solely down to the prescribed default socialist situations that are often, listed as obligatory reasons. And like I said, if you listen to our media in the country, you would think that they are literally the only reasons Maori can have negative health. But like I said, the two I've listed in this video are issues that anyone, Maori or non-Maori, can have. They're not specifically Maori only or non-Maori. Having said that though, I do believe there maybe are health issues that could be restricted to each, say, culture. Like, for example, Europeans might have health issues that, say, Maoris can't have. Polynesians might have health issues that Asians can't have. But in general, most health issues we have, regardless of who we are, what ethnicity we are, whatever sex we are, what our hair colour is, the hand we write with, what our religious beliefs are, etc. The two things that cause most health issues are the two things I listed: genetics and poor or bad choices made by each of us as individuals. I mean, I'm no great example. I'm overweight, I've drunk quite a bit of energy drinks in my life, I used to drink and smoke a fair bit when I was younger. So, I was no angel for putting bad stuff into my body. So, if I have health complications from that stuff, it's my fault if I get a poor health outcome. Anyway, I hope I've enlightened you guys about those two things, and hopefully that creates a bit of food for thought. As usual, guys, I welcome discussions in the comments, but please keep them respectful. Thanks and bye.